I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine. So you are a Muslim and you are educated about Islam?
Yes,
That's
I
one.
am Muslim.
That's wonderful. What do you like to share with us about Islam? Why you are a Muslim?
I'm a Muslim because, well, I feel as though it is the truth and it is the right religion.
How you know that it is the truth?
Well, because in Islam, our book has never been touched, has never been altered, and it's been the same since, day one. And everything in it, I agree with.
All right.
Uh,
Can you recite for me the chapter of a breastfeeding for adult?
a what?
The chapter of a breastfeeding for adult.
I,
Which chapter is that?
Well, he said you told me he's educated. So what are you talking? Don't. Uh, your brother is a nice guy. He's welcome, by the way. What's your name, my friend?
you could call me Ken.
Can. Okay, can. You see, the purpose of our conversation, I'm not trying to make fun of you, please. I'm just trying to find out really what do you know and how much correct what you know. So anything I say, that the purpose is not to insult you. Is that okay?
Yeah,
All right. So,
I don't take offense anyways.
all right. No, no, I'm not here to offend you. I'm here to talk to you. Uh, so according to Aisha, uh, I don't know if you can see in the chat, somebody already posted the hadith. So, according to Aisha, I will show it in the screen too. Uh, there was Quran under the bed of Aisha, and then when the Prophet he died, a goat ate it. Can
A
you see?
goat ate what?
It ate the Quran, ate the chapters. Do you see the screen I'm sharing with you?
Uh, yeah.
All right. Can you read it for us, please?
Verse of stoning and of breastfeeding an adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was with me under my pillow. When the messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and a tame sheep came in and ate it.
All right. Do you remember what you said to me? You said because our book never been changed, never been touched. Even the goat ate it. And now, if I ask you to recite either of those verses, you do not know them. Where are they? Where is the verse of
Um,
where is the verse of breastfeeding for adult? Have you ever heard of it before? Breastfeeding for adult?
I don't really. Okay, so the thing about hadiths is that a lot of them are not necessarily, you know,
This is
they
good.
have to be.
The hadith is good. The hadith is good. It's not rejected. It's not daif. It is Hassan. Hassan means good. The grandson of Muhammad, his name is Hassan. So it's good, very good. So this is what happened. Okay, forget about the hadith. Then recite for me the verse. Where is the verses of a breastfeeding for adult? 10 times. And where is the verses of stoning to death?
I personally do not know.
See? So what you said to me when you start talking about our book is not changed, our book is not etc. That's not true.
Yeah, but a goat eating it is not necessarily the book being changed. It's
It's
just a
changed
goat
because
eating it.
now there's verses are missing. There's verses are missing. Secondly, we have tons of changes. As an example, even your prophet, he said that Allah he sent him the Quran in 7 reading. Do you know the 7 reading? So Allah he sent the same verse 7 times in 7 ways. Where are they? Where is the verse adult for breastfeeding 7 times? And where is the verse for stoning 7 times?
Uh, I do not know. I'm not that far
All
into
right.
it.
So the first one, the reasoning that our God did not change. I have books. I wrote many books. Nobody can change them. I challenge anyone to change them. Doesn't make me God. Same time, the claim of not being changed. Well, isn't it you Muslim? You say that the Bible, which sent by Allah, changed. So how nobody can change the book of Allah, and then the book of Allah, which is the Torah, and the Gospel of Isa, you Muslim, you claim is changed. So either nobody can change the book of Allah, or anyone can change the book of Allah. Like, do Allah like the Quran more than the gospel? Is that the case? He's loyal for a book, he don't like the other book, but yet both are his books. In the front of us here it says, Gabriel, he taught me to recite in one mood. Actually, there's more than this hadith. All of them, they confirm that Muhammad, he did not like and he don't accept to receive one Quran. So he keep asking Allah for more because his people, they cannot handle one Quran. So what is the other Qurans? And to prove that the other Quran doesn't exist, okay, which Quran have the breastfeeding for adult? The goat, she ate one Quran. How the verse disappear from all the other 7 Quran? Are you there, my friend?
Yeah.
So your book is not preserved.
Mhm.
And give me other reason. You said to me, my book teaching the truth. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, do you believe that Jesus is God?
Well, the Quran teach that Jesus is God. Isn't it the Quran says, okay, isn't it the Quran says that Allah is the creator?
Hmm.
But isn't it the Quran says that Jesus is a creator too?
No, it says that Jesus is the prophet, Prophet Isa.
Well, as I
Prophet of
know,
Allah.
it says he is the creator too. Isn't it the Quran says that he created from the mud the bird? You don't remember such a thing?
No. What I know is that Jesus is a prophet, and his name is Prophet Isa, and he is well.
Okay. Let me help you. Yeah. Well, according to the Quran, Jesus said, "I create to you from the mud a bird, and I breathe into it, and it become a living being by the permission of Allah." But doesn't matter. Still, Jesus is the creator. So right now, as we speak, there's many birds in the sky created by Jesus. Why Allah share the ability of a creation if he is the one who gave him? He gave Jesus such a power, as the Quran claims. Why Allah he share such an ability only with one person in the universe? His name is Isa, aka Jesus, supposedly. Why he does that? Is that because Jesus is son of God, or because he's God? Now we have two creators. We have Allah. Look what it says. I breathe into it. Who is the one breathing? Jesus. So Jesus, he make a clay. I'm showing you the verse on the screen. This is chapter 3, verse number 49. I create for you a clay. Well, this is how Allah supposedly created Adam. He made a clay. Okay, wonderful. And then in the likeness of a bird, Allah he made clay of Adam in the likeness of Adam, a human being. And then I will breathe into it. Who is the one who is breathing? Jesus. That means Jesus, he creates souls. He created the soul of any living thing. From his breathe, soul is coming. So he is the creator. Not only he created the mud, he created the life, and he gave life to the clay and become a bird. And it will be a bird by the leave of Allah. So now, based on this verse, Jesus was given permission from Allah to be a creator like him. So now we have two creators. So you said Allah is the creator, but the Quran confirms there's only two creators in the universe. Jesus is Allah.
Jesus is not a creator, but what he is a prophet, and prophets do have the power to not create things, but to heal things. And so,
but in front of you, my friend, does it say in front of you, I create for you? Does it say here, read, I will create for you? Do you see the word create? Okay, he did not say I will heal. I said I will create for you, and I breathe into it, and it become what? A living bird. So he's not healing the bird. There's no bird, there's a clay. And this is supposedly how your God Allah, he created Adam. He made clay, he breathed into it. Actually, it took Allah a lot of time, because according to your prophet, Allah, he made the clay, took him 40 years to dry it, and then after that, Shaitan, he go inside the nose of Adam. He came back, he came out from his anus. He found him empty. He told the angels, don't worry about him, he's empty from inside, not like Allah. Allah is full. And then after 40 years, Allah, he breathed into Adam, and Adam became alive. Here, Jesus made the clay, he breathed into the clay, the clay become bird, and he's flying. So that is God. Same time, if you see, Jesus even can tell you what you hide in your houses. He can tell you what you ate. He can heal the leper. He can make the blind see. So what is left? And he can resurrect even people from death. So look what we have now. He is a resurrector. He is a creator. He is a healer. He see the unseen, which means the future, even what you hide from him. What is left for him to be God?
Well, the fact that he's not God.
How that is a fact? If he can tell you the future, he can tell you what you are hiding, he can read your mind, he can make the blind see, he can control nature, he can feed thousands.
Where does it say that, though?
It's in front of you. It says, read with me carefully, my friend. Read me carefully. I heal also the blind and the leper, and bring to life the dead. Do you see it? So he created, and even if you die, the Messiah can resurrect you. Why? What is the reason? There is no prophet in Islam can do any of this. Give me the name of the prophet in Islam, he made the blind see. Give me the name of the prophet of Islam, he can make the dead come back to life. Give me the name of the prophet of Islam, he can read the future and see your mind. Give me the prophet of Islam, he can create from the mother bird. Do you know anyone besides Jesus? No.
No.
If there is anyone beside Jesus, he have no father, and he's born between all mankind.
I don't know.
There's nobody. So as you see, the Quran and your religion, which trying to deny who is Jesus, even though it's trying to deny it, but all of this, anyone who read this, he will say, man, this is a God, this is not a man. I mean, I do not need all those things to believe that he is a prophet of God. It's enough that he can make the blind see, and then that's it. This guy is amazing. But creator, resurrector, he know even the future. Go ahead.
So instead of debating with someone, me personally, right, because I'm not a sheikh, nor am I that educated on my religion, I simply just practice it.
Okay.
Have you ever debated with like a person of knowledge?
Absolutely. I challenge them all.
Someone that would know maybe more?
They will never be able to answer me. And let me do this with you, my friend. What about you invite the best sheikh ever you know to come and debate me, and you sit, you and your sister, and watch what would happen? You will laugh, because that will be more funny. At least you are honest. You say, I don't know. So I have respect for that, and I cannot ask you for more. But a sheikh who claimed he have a lot of knowledge and he make living from it, that he knows Islam, and then he will come here, he's unable to answer anything, then that will make him look so bad. So I offer you, actually, I beg you, if you can invite the biggest one you can imagine to come and talk to me. I will be so happy to have him. And I promise you, I will speak to him with a lot of respect. The same I'm talking to you now. Did I offend you in anything?
No.
Okay. So you can invite anyone. Just tell me, this is a sheikh, etc. He's coming anytime. I did not even need. I did not need to prepare. Like now, if you have somebody, you can call him right now. Do you have any friends? He's a sheikh, big sheikh.
Not necessarily, but I do know a couple.
All right, sound good.
Not necessarily.
Can you
with them. I don't know if they would be
Can you call them right now? Maybe they can join us and have a good time together.
That's the thing. I don't actually have their like. I don't talk to them personally.
All right. Are you there? I lost your voice.
Me?
Yeah, okay. So as you see, you know, Islam is invalid. I mean, everything there is wrong. Uh, if there is anything you said to me, Islam has the truth. Like what? Here we go. I mean, there's no truth in Islam. Islam is a book of lies. As an example, who is the one who deceives people, Shaitan or Allah?
Shaitan.
The Quran says Allah. In fact, the Quran says that Allah, he deceived Shaitan to make him Shaitan. Is that correct?
No. What had happened was that Iblis, he was told to prostrate to Allah and he refused, so therefore Allah cursed him.
No, that's not what happened. Read with me. I will show you. Actually, that story even is more funny. If you go to chapter 7, verse number 16, it says, because you deceive me, I will deceive them. This is the Muslim translation. Chapter 7, verse 16. Do you see it? He said, now, for thee, perverting me, I shall surely set an ambush for them. Who is the one made Shaitan pervert? Allah. And this is in many places in the Quran. So Shaitan, in fact, Shaitan, he worship Allah and he is a good Muslim. He is just doing his job. Chapter 15, verse number 39. You will see here Shaitan worshiping Allah and he called him my God. So he said, who? Shaitan. Chapter again, 15, 39. My Lord, for thee perverting me, I shall deck all fear on them, to them, in earth, and shall I pervert them altogether. So who is the one who made Shaitan Shaitan? Allah. And as you see, Shaitan, he worship Allah, he obey Allah, he called him my Lord. Allah, he said, okay, good, I like that, except those of my servant, you have no authority over them. So Allah gave him permission. But this verse proved to us that Islam is false. Why? Because Shaitan is a victim of Allah. Number 2, chapter 15, verse 40 says, except my servant, you have no authority over them. But Muhammad, he received satanic verses. So if the good servant, the devoted servant, Shaitan cannot deceive them. So how Muhammad was deceived by Shaitan?
I do not know.
See? So when you say to me, we have the truth, you know, my friend, this is a book of fiction and contradiction, science mistake, historic mistakes, grammar mistakes, Arabic mistakes. Nothing there is right. You sound a nice guy, you know, your sister, she is a wonderful lady. I spoke to her before. But you cannot defend this book. And that's why I say to you, you can call the sheikh right now. You will see they will say the same as you say. They will say, I don't know. They will try their best to give an answer, but all answers, you can be the judge. You will see they cannot answer anything. If Allah, he said, only bad ones, you Shaitan can deceive them. That means only bad ones. So if then we find that Muhammad was deceived by Shaitan and he received satanic verses, then Muhammad is from the bad ones. He cannot be the good one because the verse is so clear. You, Shaitan, okay, no problem. You deceive them, I agree. I give you this job. But you have no authority over my good servant. So he have authority over who? The bad, the ugly, the evil. Your sister, actually, she mentioned to me, a Muslim, he tried to deceive her. He said to her, in the Bible there's a contradiction, so give me 2 verses from Matthew. Says there is, here it says 13, here it says 14. In fact, it says, if you go there, you will see that the numbers are 14. They are not 13. So Muslims, even they lie about our book. I'm not saying you, but there's many Muslims they lie about books. And yet when you ask them about their books, who they claim to be perfect, they can't answer anything. If there is anything else you can say, make you think Islam is good, nothing. Like the Quran says you can beat your wife. Do you accept, with my respect to you, do you accept someone, he marry your sister and he beat her?
Again, I don't know where that says.
Chapter
It says that.
chapter 4, verse number 34. 4:34. So what do you think? Do you accept? She get married. Her husband is an idiot. He want to practice his right as a Muslim. And he decide to beat your wife. What his wife? What you can do? Is that a religion from God? In America, if you live in America, if you beat a dog, you go to jail. Correct? Which means dogs in America are well more respected than Muslim women, sadly. How that can be from God? If I beat my wife, is that will make my family a better family? Is that going to make my wife love me and respect me? Or hate me and maybe even cheat on me as soon as I leave the house? How beating women can be a command from God, and how that can fix a family?
I don't know.
See? So you came to me, you said to me, Islam is the truth. What truth about this? What you would do if your mother, with my respect to her, her husband is beating her, you would sit watching? Which is your dad. Do you accept that?
I don't know.
See, my friend? No, you know. There's no one, none of us will accept anyone to touch his mother. None of us. No way. Even if it's my father.